Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Creations by Swing. I know it's been an extremely long time. Honestly, I haven't crafted in months, and the last thing I did was a video, not a video, a birthday banner for my niece's third birthday, which was in November. And I didn't record that, but I can give you guys a little look of the banner that I made. It was Beauty and the Beast inspired, and let's see. So I made this with my Cricut Explorer 1, and pretty much that's all the crafting that I have done, and that was back in November. But I set up my crafting area in a new space, and I felt like maybe my mojo was back because it hasn't been. This is her second birthday banner. This is the part of her name that I did last November. Well, November 2015. It was Alice in Wonderland theme. And typically I save just her name. But for the Beauty and the Beast, I wanted to keep the actual beauty so I can attach it to her name part. So I'll be doing that. So today I'm coming to you with a card. I didn't feel like taking out my computer and using my Cricut. So I used a bunch of punches, and I'm going to show you what I've used. I used the Friskers Grass Punch. This video is a little old school because it has a lot of punches. I used the EK Success Daisy Chain. I used the Martha Stewart Butterfly. I used the Martha Stewart Fence Punch. The Friskers Cloud Punch. And I believe this is the large and this is the medium, or backwards. Not backwards, but this might be the small and then the medium. I think there's a bigger punch for the clouds. And I'll just put this over here and get it out of the way. So guys, I hope you guys have been doing great. My niece is 3 years old. My nephew he just turned a year old in February. So there's lots going on in my house. Oh, and I forgot to show you the EK Success 1-inch corner rounder. Okay, that's what I used. I'm still going to use this one though. Alright guys, so let's get started. Today we're going to do an A2 size card with this craft paper from, it's called Crafty Premium Cardstock from Coordinations, and this is from Joann's. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this craft paper. It's very flimsy. But I ran out of the Recollections ones that I use from Michael, which is my favorite. One of our pattern papers came from this paper pad. It's called Basics. Who makes this? I bought it at Tuesday Morning. I don't know who makes it. Oh, Pebbles. Pebbles makes it. And it's just called Basics. And there's 18 different designs in here. And the design we're going to use is just this polka dot, which I think we used this one on that flamingo card that I made a few months back. But I like it because I use it as like the sky. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm going to use my Martha Stewart scoreboard for this. And this is just a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cut in half. So it is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And we're going to go ahead and score it at 4 1/4. Okay. I'm going to use my Martha Stewart bone folder in pink, of course. Everybody that knows me knows how much I love pink. All right, so this gives us our A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, let me stamp the back with my personalized stamp from the Stamps of Life. Because if I don't do it now, I forget. And we're going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Excuse my head if it's in the frame. I haven't done videos in a long time, so I may be a little rusty. Alright, and there we go. Handmade with Love by Creations by Sween. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I'm recording off of my iPhone 7 Plus, so I hope that it does a good job. I don't think it focused there, but we'll see. Here's a little tip. I like to store my pads, my ink pads, upside down to keep the ink fresh on the surface. Alright, so I want to corner around the entire card because I think it just gives it an interesting look, a different look, so it's not so square, I guess, rectangular. So there we go. Just corner chomp all of our corners, and this gives you this nice little rounded. I hope the lighting is okay. Let me see. Let me bring this down a little. This is my Otter light. That might be better. Alright, so let me go ahead and do the inside of the card first. Our layer is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and that gives you just the perfect amount of edge. We got a corner punch this one too. Oh my god, I can't even speak today. I hope you guys have been doing great. I'm not gonna sit here and promise you guys videos anymore because I really don't know when I'll be able to make videos. I work a full-time job. I get home sometimes and I'm exhausted. My sister is still in the process of getting a divorce, unfortunately, and we live together, so I'm with the babies. We live with our my mom lives with us, so it's a full house. I just don't have the time that I used to make videos. I wish I did. Alright, so I'm using my ATG. And let's go ahead and center this as best as I can. So like I said, I didn't feel like pulling out my Cricut. I mean, I have it on top of my desk, but I have to pull out my laptop, and I don't know. I just didn't feel like going through that mission today. So I'm using just basically stamps and punches to create this card. Alright, so then I'm going to add this little piece of, I don't know what paper stack this paper came from, so that's why I don't know, guys, but we're gonna go ahead and adhere that right there. Just put a strip of ATG right there. Just creates a little bit of just a little border. And I'm going to go ahead and glue on a small cloud. One of those Friskers clouds. And I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. And we're going to use one of the Martha Stewart from the Butterfly Punch in like this teal glitter paper from, I believe it's Recollections. I forgot to pull that one out too. So let's just add adhesive to the back of our butterfly. And don't worry if the adhesive oozes through, because it dries clear, which is one of the reasons why I love that glue. And we're going to put at the bottom of our card here. Okay. Just going to pick it up and wipe it away. Alright, and that's just the inside of the card. I'm not going to go ahead and do a sentiment because I would like to write something in here. This is going to be a spring card since I can't believe it's already March. How time flies. Alright guys, so let's get started with the front of our card. So I went ahead and I cut exactly the same size, 5 1/4 by 4 front mat. Alright, and we're going to add ATG tape on here, which is still one of my favorite tape adhesives. Okay, let's center this as best as we can here. I will tell you one thing, I miss making videos, I miss crafting, I miss sharing with you guys, I miss interacting with you guys, but let's see, hopefully we will be able to maybe at least once a month. My goal is once a week, but I don't want to promise you guys anything. Alright, so from that pattern paper that I don't know what pack it came from, I went ahead and I cut. This was at, let's see, yes, it was 2 inches by 4 inches, by 4 1/4. No, by 4. Right, by 4, sorry. By 4, 2 by 4, and then I used the Friskers Grass Punch to make this. Can you guys see I'm off my, with my measurements? It's been a while since I've had to make a video and think about sharing the measurements, because normally I'm like autopilot. I just go and do them. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and adhere this to the bottom half of our front here. Trying to line it up with your blue sky paper. I ordered this new paper from Lawn Fawn, the rainbow plaid. Oh my god, so cute. Alright, and now using the Martha Stewart fence punch, I created this, and this is 4 by, I believe I did, yeah, I did 1 1/2, and then I cut I punched out the fence. So let's adhere this. Just this combination of the grass and a picket fence just reminds me of spring and summer days and being outside. I don't know why. If I could have, there we go. Perfect. So there we go. There you have it. Now, this little sun I had already cut out from Little Scraps of Heaven, and I have a little bag full of extra cuts and full of extra pieces that I've worked on, and I have it in here, and every so often I just go in here and I check to see if there's anything I can use. And I had this sun, which I absolutely love this sun, so I want to put it here. Even if it comes out of the card a little bit, that's fine. It'll work, and you're gonna see why in a minute. But before we put in our sun, we got to adhere this cloud, okay? And I'm gonna put this cloud here and mark it here so I can cut that part off. Perfect. Let's open up our quick drawing. And I'm gonna put it right there. And then that way we can adhere our sun right above it. And you can see the cloud just peeking from behind the sun. Now, let me share with you where I got this Happy Spring from. I used to be a subscriber just for a little while. I did it for like 3 or 4 months of the Peachy Keen stamp, the monthly stamps back in 2013. This is May 2013. So from here, well, let me not get to that one yet. The Happy Spring I got from the March 2013 pack, and I used Happy and Spring from here. Did we use anything else? No. Okay, so we're done with that one. Then from this set, it was from April of 2013, we're going to use, what did I get from here? Did I even get anything from here? I don't think so. I don't think I did. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was, let me see. No, you see, guys? I got a butterfly from one of these. Where is it? Actually, here it is. So from the March of 2013, from the Happy Spring one, I also used this butterfly. We're going to use this to decorate the envelope. Alright. And then I'll explain this one in a minute. So let me go ahead and glue down our sun. Sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained, guys. Like I said, I haven't done a video in so long. Alright. I like using the quick dry because it gives me a moment to like scooch it around if I feel like I put it down in the wrong place. I also pushed up on the sun's petals just to give it some dimension. Alright, now let's go ahead and finish gluing down the rest of our clouds. And I think the next big one I'm going to have to cut it as well. Alright, that's the little one. And here's the big one. Actually, no, it fits perfectly. No need to cut it. Alright, guys. We're almost getting ready to reveal our main little image, which I think she's so cute. Alright, so far this is what we have, which I think it's so cute. The colors are very springy. And here we go. Here is our main little image. And I colored her in, and I'll explain now. I hope she's focused. Let me see. She's so cute. I used, let's see here, I used these Copics, and let me explain everything that I used here. I used R20. Why doesn't this focus by itself? I feel like my other iPhone used to focus so much better. So I used R20 all over, and I ran it over a little bit in the where I wanted some shadow, and I used this Bic marker, and this color is Pink Flamingo. Let me see if I put my hand behind it, I feel like. So I used this wherever I wanted a little bit darker tone. Okay, and then I ran over the whole thing with the R20. And I don't know too much about coloring using the Copic markers. I don't own many of them. I have a few down here, which are the skin tones, and this one happens to be in the skin tones, so I use that. So let's see, and then I use this gray from Bic, and this one is called Cloud 9 Gray, and I use it for the hooves. And then in the center I used the Flamingo Pink, and I used the Wink Estella Clear to give it some shimmer. Let me see if you guys can see her tummy shimmer. I can't even, there you go, a little bit, right? And I also did that on the rays of the sun. Can you guys tell? I don't know if you can tell on camera, but in person it shimmers so much. I love that. So, put this aside. And of course, no little pig is complete, especially if she's a girl, without a little bow. And I use some baker's twine. And this is a purple and white baker's twine. We're just going to add a little drop on the back here and adhere it to her little head, just to give her a little bit of a girly touch. Not that she's not girly, because she's a total girl. I feel like this little strand is not cooperating, so you can always just add a little bit of the glue in the back and place it wherever you want, and that way it'll hold and it'll be out of the way. And again, guys, don't worry if the glue oozes through. It dries completely clear, which is one of the main reasons why I love this glue. Cover it up. Alright, and here she is with her little bow. Now, I wanted to use an action wobble, which I did. I don't know how much she's going to wobble because I had to do a little bit of surgery and cut it here. And what I did is I used quick dry adhesive to adhere the plastic part, because otherwise you were going to be able to see it off the sides. So I've never done this before. This is the first time, and we're going to see how well that works. Let me take off the release paper here. Okay, perfect. And here. And just a little part down here. And then this side, and we're done. Oh, I don't want to bend her. There we go. Get this out of the way. So let's adhere her down and hope that she wobbles. If she doesn't, well, you know, lesson learned. I want her to be in the middle here because we still have to add. Oh, she does wobble. Oh my god, so cute. There we go. Look how cute she is. Oh my god. I love this little pig. My dream has always been to own one of those little micro pigs. Oh my god. I talk about it all the time. So from the Martha Stewart punch, I punched out the sparkly on glitter paper, the butterflies in purple, pink, yellow, and the teal one from inside the card. Because I figure butterflies and spring go hand in hand. I'm also going to adhere this with the quick dry, but I'm only going to do it on the little body of the butterfly because I lifted its wings a little bit. Okay. So I folded the wings up. I'll show you how I did that now. So I'm just adding the adhesive on the back of the little body part so that the wings stay fluttering up. Alright. And last but not least, I'm going to put a little yellow one down here, because I think the butterflies make everything better. They are so beautiful. Alright guys, so basically this is our card. Look how cute she is. Oh my goodness. She really is adorable. I can't get over it. So let's set her aside over here so you guys can enjoy her while we decorate the envelope. Now what I was going to show you about the butterfly is, see, this is how it punches out and it's flat. And I just take it and bend in on one side and bend in on the other, the body, and there you go. She becomes like she's moving. Alright, so we are going to be using from the little pig image came from Peachy Keen Stamps May of 2013 release, and I used the little pig, and then I used the squinty eyes because I figured she was so cute and happy that it was finally spring and she can come outside, and the little butterflies are flying all over the place. So I used that, and I used a little swirl of bees, and we're gonna, well, I didn't use that one, we were about to use it to decorate the envelope. So here's the butterfly, and then for colored inks, I use these little Studio Gs, and you'd be surprised how much they last. I've had it for a very long time. Sorry about that. Let me see. So I just want to decorate the envelope a little bit. I'm going to do like 2 butterflies. Gotta keep in mind that your stamp goes up there. And then, let's see. So we use the purple. And let's flip it too. Why not? They're really cute. I'll give you guys a closer look in a minute. So we're going to use the purple. And let's stamp this off. We're going to use the teal, which is one of my favorites. There we go. There we go. And then let's do some on the back here. Oh my god, so cute. I love to have coordinating envelopes. I feel like it's so much easier when you're going to want to mail these out and you have that ready. Now we're moving on to pink. Just a simple, there she goes. She's so cute. Oh, the back. I'm just going to do one pink in the middle because we still have one more color. And we're going to do this lime green, which I think makes everything better. I don't want to go up too far, so we'll put just a little butterfly on this corner to complete the front. And then we'll use a little butterfly there and there. Alright guys, now the last thing I want to do is, using the Memento Tuxedo, I want to use those little bees with the little track. And I guess they're flying like this. I want to put it right here in between, nestled between the butterflies. Oh my, that is so cute. And I'm going to add one here next to where the recipient's name is going to go. Perfect. And then one on the back like so. Just to bring it all full circle. There we go. Alright guys, so now we're completely done with this card. Let me show you how the envelope turned out. And that's the back. Anybody, I think, this would put a smile on my face if I were to receive this card. And it fits. It's a little bit bigger than A2, but that's why I was saying that it's okay if these things hang over. And I tend to like something a little bit bigger than A2 because that way my embellishments can hang over the card a little bit. And what I do is before I mail it, I just cut out of regular cardstock bigger than my card to protect the front before we mail it. Alright guys, so there you have it, my card today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I went a little bit simple, no Cricut, no anything, because I know some of you don't have Cricuts or die cutting machines or dies to run through your like Cuttlebug or Sizzix. So I figured let me just stamp And I hand cut this. I fussy cutted her. And basically, I think she came out totally adorable. I really love this card, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.